there's no place for him. He's somebody where he can have a place.
Yeah,
you
that's
can't
true.
The nature of man, you can't change the nature of woman.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's a very good point. So I can literally I can keep listening to you for ages. I'm like, yeah, no, that makes sense. But so in your opinion, what 3 fundamental mistakes do you think black married couples make that lead to divorce?
I don't know if I'm qualified to speak on this topic, insofar as, and the reason I say that is because I don't know, thankfully, on one hand, many black couples that have, gotten divorced.
Yeah.
But that's also my pool of, married people is black families is still relatively small. I would say about just committed relationships in general.
Yeah.
And why to not stand the test of time, whether that's, long-term partner or married.
Yeah.
I would say it's the initial red flags that we chose to miss that generally come back to bite us.
Yeah.
And again, it's incompatibility. We're never going to be compatible.
Yeah.
Because just because you like somebody and you get on and there's an attraction and you're good people, it doesn't mean that you're for each other. And I really do feel that, especially as someone who didn't have this is where, family comes into play. Family knows you very, very, very well. And I think that there is a place for family to help and vet and guide you in the right direction in terms of relationships. When we're just out here doing it on our own, often that doesn't work very well. And it's not perfect when we have family involved, because people are always like, I don't want no arranged marriage and it's not perfect. And then people over there, I'm like, stop it. Let's not do the extreme thing.
Yeah.
Because let's look at like the general consensus, healthy family leadership that have your best interest at heart, and they want you to be treated well, and they want you to have a great family life. They want you to be able to, traverse your relationships. That is sorely lacking for a lot of people, and that's one of the key reasons why the relationships are broken down, because really you all were not compatible for each other in the first place. And you didn't have enough in you when you saw the red flags. You just decided to ignore them and keep it moving.
Yeah, no, that totally makes sense. So do you believe in like relationship counselling or marriage counselling, things like that?
Oh, 100%. I just believe in therapy and counselling in general, because we all have we all have things we've been through, and we all will be in situations where we're having an argument, for example. What we're arguing about isn't what's going on between the two of us.
Yeah.
It's going on because of a previous experience that now has over into this argument.
Yeah.
And lack of emotional resilience is one of the key reasons why relationships break down. And the reason why I use the term resilience is because I really like that term, because it's about, bounce back ability. It's about an individual who's able to really self-reflect and not get, when I say overly emotional, I mean not let their emotions take them over so that they can't think logically, they can't apologize, because they're not resilient within themselves.
No, that totally makes sense. And we've come to the last question. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how fast time has gone. But so how do you and your husband ensure that you sustain a healthy marriage?
Oh, that's a big question. There's quite a few things. We've got time for all of those.
Yeah, so give me 3. Have you got 3 top ones?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Making sure that we put our relationship first.
Yeah.
That was a really, really, really tough one, because I grew up in an environment where you put your children first. It's not like you don't love our children, they're not a priority. Yeah. But I even said to our little one, who's 7 the other day, because Raheem and I were sitting down talking, and Zion came in, and I said to him, Mummy and Daddy are, talking, we'll see you in a minute. And then afterwards he was like, oh, Mummy, I was really upset because, I wanted to come in and talk. And I explained to him that Mummy and Daddy have to put our marriage first, because that's how we can show up for you. Yeah. Because if this breaks, you don't have a family.
Yeah.
So you need to put your relationship first, not neglect your children or harm your children or hurt your children. Again, so I know people like to go to extremes, right? But what I mean is take care of the two of you.
Yeah.
The other thing I think, is about having our own separate lives as well. Things that we like to do, you know, friends that we can hang with. I mean, we might all hang out together, but, you know, do activities. So maintaining your own independence.
Yeah.
And the last thing I would say that's really important is that you must have a circle which the two of you are only inside. And nobody reached that circle.
Yeah.
We can take advice, we can counsel, we can speak to family, friends. You know, if you're religious, you can speak to your pastor or whatever. But the marriage is between the two of you. And when you start letting other people come into that circle, it's done. So prioritize your relationship, have your own likes, your activities, things that you do, and form that two-handed circle. No one else reach or come between.
Oh, thank you so much. Those are 3 really, really, really good tips. I definitely learned a few things. But yeah, thank you so much for coming on, Dayna. It's been amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And guys, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe so that every time I drop a video, you guys will be the first to know. And I'll catch you on the next video.